It reminds me of what a tiny house bedroom for kids would look like. Yeah, this is so neat. You know, just imagine laying in here or reading a book. Cheaper bills. You look out the window and see, you know, some lady walking across, some other lady on her cell phone. You know, gorgeous trash setting over there. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Miss Unfortunate, and today we're going to be building an 8-sim tiny house. The Vincents have 2 parents, 2 grandparents, 2 teens, 1 kid, and a toddler. So we're going to figure out how we're going to accommodate everyone today. Ooh, that's... back over here, little one. It is not safe near the water. Okay, so toddler's safe and all. I have the basics of the bones of the home, but we'll be decorating it together. All right, for this build, we're gonna head over to jamesturner.yt/disable packs. This website allows us to disable or enable as many packs as our hearts desire. And in this episode, my heart desires eco lifestyle, parenthood, and tiny living. What we're gonna do here is you can right click or hit copy. We're gonna come to the origin client. We're gonna right click The Sims 4, go to game properties, click that, and right down here you should see command line argument. Click in there and hit Control V. That will put our code that we got from James Turner's website. And now you can hit save. The next time you load your Sims game, it should only load with the desired packs that you had enabled, making it a lot more easier and fun to make the builds that you really want to build. We're using the shipping views lot. This lot cost us 750 simoleons. It is a 30 by 20. Let's start with a 3 by 12 shipping container. And then on this side, we're gonna have a 3 by 10, I believe. And of course we want a 2-story so we can fit the kiddos somewhere. Let's go ahead and swap this over to tiny, and we're already 2 over. So what I decided to do to be a little creative here is to put a wall here, and I wanted a way for the family to be able to generate their own revenue without having to leave the lot. I think right here we're just gonna put a little spot for them to sell their goods. We're gonna use bb.move objects. And we'll go ahead and place this right about here. And now we have kind of a little spot where we can sell, and so we can put something like this up here to protect them from the weather. Now over here, we're going to make this kind of open to the downstairs to really give it that tiny house vibe. There we go. And now we can go ahead and just knock that out, and we're back under our 100 tiles. And I'm gonna go ahead and just fill out the rest of this. Alright guys, so we have basically the floor plan right here. This is going to be a 12 by 3 shipping container with another a 7 by 3 shipping container off to the side here. And then of course you have your upstairs. Right here I'm going to go and put the kids' bedrooms, and we're going to give them little nooks right here, and I'll show you how I do that in just a little bit. Let's put some light. So put a light here, here, over here. We are getting lit. Let's go and put the doors on. All right, let's get some windows up in here. We're gonna put a little peeky window there. I wanna use all eco lifestyle windows. That looks cool right there. Very... I swear someone keeps walking right outside my window, and it's kind of creeping me out. Hopefully that's just next door. Anyway, and right here, well, that looks sick is what I was gonna say. I haven't really utilized these, so I would like to. So let's put one there, and then we're gonna double that on this side. And then on the back side, let's go ahead and use these windows because they're pretty neat. Let's grab these, put 2 here, mirror that over here, put some more down here. Let's go ahead and put some doors on the inside. Yeah, that can be a walk through. We'll have a door here because I am wanting this to be a bedroom. This is going to be an office space. This will be our living room area. Our kitchen area will be right here. Let's go ahead and give it a proper door. That looks pretty cool. Of course, we need another door because I plan for this to be a bathroom, and we're going to fit a full bathroom into this 3 by 1. And this will be a bathroom over here as well for the kids. And they need a way to get through right here. A way to get up here. We'll utilize this this as a workspace for them to generate revenue, to make it pretty. I want to really use these fences because I think they're gorgeous. And on this edge, we're gonna cheat just a little bit, not with money or anything, so don't worry. We're just gonna put some windows right here. Line them up ever so carefully on this side as well. All right, that looks great. And let's do the same thing right here. Is my voice super annoying? I think it's so annoying, and that's so depressing sometimes. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you care how someone's voice is on YouTube? I mean, I know it can be important to a certain extent. I know if I like the person well enough, it won't matter to me. I don't know, what do you guys think? So right here we have kind of an open room to the elements. We're gonna protect it. It's a little cheaty. I don't know, but the game lets me do it, so I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna do it. The game lets me do it. And what I mean by that, if you're confused, is we're gonna put a roof over this so it is actually protected. And let's trim these up. Let's make that glass, of course, because we will have plants to pot in there. And we'll take care of this upper part in just a moment. I really love this gray, so we can maybe make this bottom one gray. I love this yellow because it's so bright. Mixing colors is real fun when it's appropriate. It's different, it's fun. I feel like the parents had to do whatever they could to get the kids, you know, into it because they're not really gonna have a lot of room, but each of them will have their own little space to put their things away. So that'll be nice. I wish there was a way to make this glass as well, but we can make it look like metal. Let's add some trim as well. What about this one? I liked the other one. It had more of a, yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. We'll change it if we need to. Lower that down a little bit. It's too peaky. Okay, so did I miss anything? I've got all the windows on. I don't want that to be white because it doesn't match anything. There. Oh, I really think we should put some windows over here, obviously. Something like that. And then of course, one right there. Oh, right. And I figured out that no one is walking outside of my window. It's just the glare on my glasses. I moved into my bedroom because my back office where I usually work, my computer back there didn't really work properly the way I wanted it to. And then in my game room, my boyfriend's really loud when he plays with his friends. They play a lot of PvP games and they can get so loud, and I can too, so I totally understand. But I really wanted to record and I couldn't do it with, you know, with him wanting to hang out with his friends, and that's totally fine. All right, so you can see that I brought up the gallery, and this is just my lazy way of grabbing debug items. And you can search by this by typing debug items for Bill or by Catatron 16. I took out all the pieces I would need to build the kids' custom bedroom, and we're gonna have kind of an awning right here. But before we build this, I need to throw all the furniture in to make sure that we're gonna have a pretty decent budget to work with after we have all the necessities put in. So in this bedroom, we need a bed. I'd say let's just go with the cheapest for now. Put the bed right here. There's the grandparents' bedroom right there. We'll spruce it up in a little bit. Right here, I'm thinking that we will have the office space for everyone to use. I love this table. I'm gonna go and use that. And then let's put a computer chair, probably something like that, not too expensive. There's our computer room. Okay, and then I know right here for the parents, we're gonna go with this. There we go. That way they have somewhere to sleep as well. Put the TV right here. And I forgot to put a doorway right here. Before we do the kitchen, let's do the bathrooms. I'm gonna go ahead and size this light down. Get a toilet right here. Size it down once and put it in the corner. We'll have a simple sink. Let's go ahead and put the shower. That one works just fine. And we have our bathroom necessities. We have another bathroom upstairs for the kiddos. We'll use the same shower there. Nothing too terribly snazzy. And let's put their toilet in the same spot. The sink right over here. And this should work. I've tested bathrooms this small before. Let's get the kids' beds in here as well. We'll give them all the same bed. We're not playing favorites here. Purple one. Maybe the two teenagers sleep on one side and the kid and the toddler on the other side. I would assume that is the way the girls would prefer it. Trying to find something that a teenager would be okay with. Maybe something like that. Oh, okay, this one's cute. It'll match. Let's give her a sweet one. Okay, so we got their beds. We've got the bathrooms. Let's put the kitchen in real fast. I really want to get this use the Parenthood counters. I think they're very pretty. Go ahead and grab our fridge. We'll get them these. Ooh, that's kind of expensive, actually. We'll get them this stove. Let's go ahead and get the Parenthood sink to match. Farmhouse sinks are gorgeous. We're getting a farmhouse sink installed, and I can't wait to cook in my new kitchen. And we might be able to get away with something like that. That looks cute. I definitely would like to also get them some revenue making items. Let's do some candle making. I'll put that here. Probably best if we have another way for them to get up. Also put down the fizzing station because I think that would come in handy as well. Maybe a few of these. Let's finish off the roof real fast here. I love how this lines up with the lines on the side of the wallpaper. Over here, I'm thinking we put the same thing. Put it right here so it stops at the kids' bedroom. It looks kind of cool. I feel like we would probably want to put something in here that would help them lower that bill cost every month. So let's put some of these. Let's go ahead and stop it too. All right, so now the house has everything that it needs inside of it, and we can make it look pretty now. First off, let's have these match. There we go, the wood now matches. Maybe we'll put the family bulletin board right here so they can keep things organized. Oh, and we can't forget we have a toddler, so let's go ahead and buy the stuff for the toddler right now. I'm just gonna buy it for now so I don't forget that we need it. Put it right here. Oh, and we need a trash can, of course. It's a pretty big family. I'm wondering if we should invest on this. Let's go ahead and do it for now, and if we absolutely need the money, we can trade it out later. What about a gray? I think that looks okay. Now let's do an accent wall. We're gonna do the whole wall. So something like that. That looks pretty good. Put it up here as well. And I think a rug would definitely be necessary in here. This one's pretty. Maybe if we size it down and we can tilt it a little bit, like kind of like the kids have been running through the room. Oh, that looks good. That matches the furniture. Let's scoot it up a little bit more so you can see a little bit more of it. We're not gonna put any kind of coffee table in here because there's not room. We need to be able to put the bed down for the parents at night. Put some kind of plants up here. That would look kind of cute. There, it is 25 simoleons. So I gotta keep in mind the money. This rug looks like it matches. Now in the office, we're gonna use the same light, but we'll size it down. And not much needs to happen in here. That looks pretty fun. Now we have the grandparents' bedroom. Maybe we can go with this wood to break things up a little bit. I like it with a darker color. It gives it more of a intimate vibe. What am I? Okay, it gives it more of like a woodsy vibe. I don't know what I was saying right there. Let's just leave that blank for now. I'm not as worried about this room as I am in a few other bedrooms. In here, go ahead and just throw this in both of the bathrooms while we're here. That looks absolutely fine to me. And in here, we'll just go all subway tile in here. I know that's not realistic. Maybe I'll think something up as we go along here. So the next thing I would like to do is hop on up to the kids' room. Oh, I guess we can carry this on up here. That looks cute. It looks very open and sunny. All right, so the fun part, the kids' bedroom. This is why I didn't want to spend too much money because I want to make sure that we make this a very special place for them, seeing as they have to have 4 Sims squished into this room. So in order to do this and make this look more realistic, as if it were a real tiny house, I'm gonna go ahead and use some debug items. And there's gonna be a lot of breaking these walls and rebuilding them. So first, let's go ahead and add these pieces right here. Earlier, I believe I pointed out where I'd gotten these and how. We're gonna go ahead and put one right here. If we have the grid on, actually, we're gonna try and line it up with where the white is barely showing. And then let's grab another one. We're gonna just downsize it once again. And you just need to click it up until you see the green barely coat over the bottom. And then that should indicate that we're ready to line it up with something else. So now we have something that looks like this. Oops, something like that. And it goes all the way up to the roof. And if that bugs you right there, then of course you can fix it. Oh, why do you hate me so much? Snap points are such a pain in this game and in a lot of other games. Okay, that looks good enough. And let's grab another one. Perfect. And one more to go. Downsize it. Downsize the second one. And lift it up. Sorry, I have a mechanical keyboard, guys. I apologize. Let me know in the comments below if that really annoys you. Great. So now we have all of our pieces where we want them on the walls here. And we're gonna work on the middle part here. We're gonna grab another one of these, downsize it, and line it up just in the middle. Grab another one, downsize it, pull it up. That looks fabulous. And then you're gonna take another one. I know, it's repetitive, but it looks really cool at the end. Let's line this up right here to be on the other half. And let's grab another one, and another one, and a downside, and face it this way, and pull it up. This is now a yoga class. And I am your instructor, Miss Unfortunate. All right, that one looks great. Okay, and then we're gonna do it one more time right here. And take one last one and do what you've been doing the past 10 minutes. We're going to grab these little guys. You probably couldn't see them. We're gonna grab one here. So we're just gonna take that little piece and we're gonna lift it all the way up. I think right there. And you're gonna line it up. It's gonna basically be the top of this bed. So it should look something like that. All right, and you're gonna continue doing that step twice per bed. So we'll grab this next piece here. You're gonna try and line this up the best you can. And you should basically have a top for the bed. Make sure it's not sticking out on either end. And if it's not, then you did it right. So we're gonna do these steps for the other 3 beds. Double check once again that it's not sticking out. That looks great. Continue to the 3rd and do the exact same steps. All right, that one looks good. And do the last one. All right, looks good on either side. So you should have something that looks somewhat like this. All right, and then for the next step, knock out these walls. Don't worry, we'll put them back. You can just leave everything in place, and you can choose whichever curtains floats your boat. I'm gonna use these right here. And as you can see, what the wood's doing for us is it's hiding these ugly prawns right there. And let's grab another one and put it right here. Kind of line them up the best you can. And you can go ahead and add some of the wall back. Leave that one down. We're gonna do the same thing over here. Go ahead and knock these walls down. And the reason why we're doing that is because if we don't, the curtains are gonna snap to the wall instead of what we really want them to do. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually just smush them right up against here. Perfect, so we have the curtains on this side already done. So we can go ahead and put the wall back up on this side. Go ahead and leave the walls down on the doors as you're gonna have to remove them anyway when we do this side. Let's go ahead and knock these down. We'll give them these orange ones. And we can maybe mix them so that it looks like it's kind of half open and half closed. There we go. And then we'll do the other teen's bed. There we go. So now the kids have their respective curtains up and they can, you know, they can pull them closed if they want some privacy. So you can put the walls back up. All right. So we're halfway done. Now we're just gonna throw some decor in here for the kiddos. All right, let's start with this one right here. You're gonna have to really get in there because now you can't see through the tops. Suppose you could have decorated before you put the tops on, which we might do. So over here, we're gonna slide the bed back here. And then we'll give her a purple dresser. And what I think I wanna do here is test it to make sure it works because I don't know if those curtains are gonna stop her from getting into bed or not. It looks like she's gonna do it. Perfect, so it looks like the bed works. I think in here we'll keep it simple. We'll give each of them their own lamp. Maybe for her, she'll have an actual panda lamp. All right, let's give her a tissue box and some books. And then over here, let's go ahead and give her the same nightstand, blue. Let's sneak this bed a little bit in here. And she can have a lamp. We'll say she's into robots. And one of her siblings made her a pretty flower for her to put in her room. And over here, for the brother, let's slide his bed back. They all equally have the same stuff. There's nothing to fight over. There's not really many options, so we'll go ahead and give him this lamp. He can have his favorite action hero up here, which is a little bit pricey, but you know, we'll let him have it. Okay, and so now we have the toddler's little space. Something tells me they'll be able to walk through here, so this looks like it'll be cute here. All right, we'll give her this. This looks fun. Oh my, put some clothes on, lady. Anyways, back to what we were doing. My goodness. We can say she's also into dinosaurs. I mean, she's right next to her brother, so he got her into dinosaurs, right? Okay, now in here, we could just go all wood. Because there's so much color in this room already. We don't want to just, you know, make it an eyesore. And last, I think what they would need is probably some backpacks. Yeah, here we are. Let's hang it above this. That looks good. And let's grab another one. So for measuring purposes, we'll go right here and then we'll go in here. There looks good. And we can change the style probably to pink since she's into purple. I know the two don't really have any kind of relation, but I'm gonna make this a little bit smaller so it's not clipping in. And we'll throw this right back there. And maybe we'll give the brother, there we go, that one works out. Okay, so now we're pretty much done with the kids' bedroom. And if I do say so myself, it looks very cozy in here. Let's just take a look at this bathroom, make it a little bit more homey. We're gonna give it all subway tiles. And we're running pretty low on funds, so we're probably just gonna put a mirror in each of the bathrooms and call it good. I like the idea of this mirror being right here. And we can put that same mirror down here because they will need to be working on skills, and this is a skill builder. What is this guy doing? No worries, I'll get out of your way. There we go. I want to make sure that we have some sort of seating back here for the family. It is a rather large family, so I'm thinking let's put probably 2 of these out here. That can sit exactly 8 Sims. And then we're gonna go ahead and put an awning. And to do that and to save some money, we're gonna use some more debug items. And the only debug items, just to remind you guys, that we've been using in this build is just gonna be this one right here. They don't really, oh, it's wood plank gen _ 01. And this one's just asterisk, asterisk, debug, asterisk, asterisk, just like most of them. So I'm gonna go and size this up, and I'm gonna start in the middle so we can work our way out. So right there looks good to me. Let's grab another one, and we'll size it up just as well and raise it on up and butt it up right next to it. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Let's go ahead and go one more bigger, I think, guys. There we are. That looks pretty decent. We could slide these guys back now, butt them back up next to each other like they love each other. Perfect seating. Let's put a little bit of some lighting out here. Just the same light we've been using to make things a bit easy. And now we're gonna take these poles, we're gonna size it down, and let's put one right. We can try right there and see where that takes us. I'll grab another one, and same thing, just like the kids' bedroom. That looks good. And then we'll put one right here. That looks pretty good. I know the wood doesn't match, but you know, that's part of life. I thought I made that the right color. Well, there we go again. The last part that we're gonna use these debug items in is gonna be for this roof right here. It's very simple. We'll just grab one of these, size it up, probably about there, I would say, and then we'll pull them on up. Let's actually start in the middle because it looks like we're gonna need to butt these up because I do wanna put a little seating area under here. That way the family has a location where they can actually all gather together, should they feel the want to. Hang in there, you're doing great. When in doubt, butt it out. I think we had, yeah, I think that looks about right. I know we were almost done, but I mean, you know, for science. Let's see, that way. I'm sorry guys, let me just quickly go ahead and get this done. I decided to go in this pattern. I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think having kind of a weird roof on this would look cooler? I think it looks kind of cool because it looks like they added it on to the house after they moved in because they needed more room. I think the realization of them owning a tiny house with 4 kids and their parents kind of made their mind open up and realize that they needed more room, so they added this on. That's why it's not necessarily up to code, aka, you know, we're kind of sneaking it in here when we shouldn't really be able to, but we did. Anyways, let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this, and do you guys like me using debug items? I don't know, what do you think? So I'm just gonna build a little shack back here, and don't worry, we're not gonna close it because, ooh, that made us pretty broke. Let me see if I can snag like a little bit back. We might have to go through and like revise what we have in this house. But anyway, I want to put it like back here. So it's in its own little shed kind of thing. And then we'll just turn it like that. And then we'll do this and some of that. I really hope I have enough for a fence. It looks like we might. It looks like we're going to, but we're gonna be extremely broke. There's the fence. What I want to do here is probably, let's make this look kind of like metal. Ooh, that's dangerous. 300. Okay, I think what we'll do is go ahead and scoot the house forward a little bit so we can work with the debug items for a moment. We're gonna go ahead and use these fences right here, and this is kindly uploaded by this guy right here. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab that, and I did change our money value. I do know that it's 284, but I changed it just so we can actually lay some of this debug stuff down, because sometimes they're in actual rooms that they've built. And we're just gonna pop this right here, and we're gonna lift it up, and then we're gonna do the same thing to the other side. There we go, it looks great. And now we're gonna grab this one. It's another fence. It is a debug item as well. Now the reason why I'm using these is because I was limited with the packs that I have. I know we can see those other options in there, but I won't actually be able to put them down on the lot. So we're just gonna put one on that side, and we're gonna turn this one this way, put it here. Let's go ahead and grab one more debug. All right guys, this one we're gonna use by Dead Nitrosis, and this is just a bunch of really cute debugged plants that we can use that is within our pack range. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and start, you know, throwing some flowers here and there. I know I want something going on around here. Maybe we'll put another one. And I really like these, so I'm gonna put them right here. And then we can have like Make a plant right here. Let's go to move these out because they're clipping through the fence. And up here, I'm just gonna have a bit more shrubbery. That looks fine to me. Right here, we can have a tree. I think that looks great. And we'll put a little bit of some of this under here so it looks a bit more natural. And over here, we can have some of these pretty blue flower bushes. I don't want them to clip in down here. So as I go along, I'm just gonna pop them out a little bit. I think we could have these along this side. There we go. And then let's just make sure they're not clipping in. And maybe we'll add something down here like this. And we'll grab some of these. And I would like put a tree right here. There we go. Maybe we can just downsize this just a smidge so we can put a little bit right here. I don't think the debug is too much of a cheat. What do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments below. I'm real curious what you guys think when it comes to these kind of challenges. I feel like it's okay because I feel like, you know, this would already be here. Like this tree and these flowers and this structure would have already been here. They were on a budget as is, so it's not like they were gonna go out of their way to get this built. They just maybe lucked out and found this, and it was perfect for their 8-sim family. Yeah, I think we're about done with the flowers, so go ahead and do away with that. We're gonna go back down to where we were. It actually turns out we didn't need any money at all. Let me move us back. Over here, we're probably gonna need a light. We'll use this one. It's a bit cheaper on the old budget. I think to make this look a little bit more real, we can go ahead and spray paint the floor. I think I would like to do a light cover of this right around all this green stuff to make it look like, you know, nature is somewhat taking this lot back over. And we'll just lightly tap it everywhere. Maybe some mosses grown here because the brewery leaks a little bit every time they use it. Okay, so we got that in. That's looking good. Let's probably do some cement on the edges here. I would kind of want to make it look like it's cracking. It kind of makes it look like the concrete's cracking right here. And we'll just continue it right down here. Let's make a little spot right here that we can plant all of our fruits and whatnot for the fizzing machine. I think that looks good, especially once we come back around and we throw some cement back here. Well, actually, what about AstroTurf? We don't even have enough money for it though. Okay, what can we get rid of? This is 1444, so I'm gonna add that because they didn't actually use it. You guys saw, we haven't played in here. Put that there, you know, something they could work towards. And then we will have enough money to do what I wanted to do. There. Oh, it looks so cool. And then we'll put it up here too. Oh, I wanted my little seating area in here. That might be something they're gonna have to work up to. Speaking of working up to, we're gonna need an easel too. We didn't put any toys in here for these kids. Where did our money go? So then we're gonna grab this. There we go. And then we'd have a little bit more money. And what I wanted to do was, we definitely need at least a toy. This dollhouse is super cool, so I wanted to add that. That should work. All right, let's go to make sure this works. I think she's gonna say it's in the way. Oh, can the toddler not go upstairs? Yeah, because he can. So that's sad. I totally forgot about the toddler. You know, we could put the toddler's bed down here and kind of swap it up a little bit because I do want the toddler to be able to, you know, I mean, I already said there was gonna be a toddler in this build. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. We'll make this the toddler's bedroom. It only makes sense so both parents can keep an eye on the child. And then up here, what we can do, because they can go through those curtains. So it's a bit of a desk up here. And then we can put the toddler's bed like so. Here's her toy. You know, I mean, it's something, okay? It's just last minute decisions. And I suppose if we're gonna want the toddler to be able to sleep, we should give it an actual door. I'm gonna put something in this corner before I just freak out. That works for me, guys. So then up here, now the question is, will this work? Yep, it can use it just fine. That's perfect. So we'll go ahead and leave that there, and that's gonna be the teenage or the kids' study room. We need the toddler's toilet. Put it right here in her room so she's comfortable and with her surroundings, and she can use it there. And we'll just move this up a little bit so it doesn't get messies on. It looks like we're pretty much done. Let's go ahead and do the walkthrough. And you guys tell me if you like it this way or if you'd rather me just do pictures. So right here we have just immediately we're gonna walk into what's the, I guess the foyer, you know, just there's just windows everywhere. And I would have loved to put plants along these ledges, but we ran out of money. We got grandma sitting here reading a book. This is gonna fold out and basically turn into mom and dad's room at night. You got your all-in-one entertainment center here. This was the room that we had a last minute swap out to the toddler's room, and I think I like it a lot more this way. And then in here, we've got the grandparents' room. It's very bare. So coming back out this way, we're gonna go into the kitchen where it looks like things are happening. There's like 5 Sims in here, and this is the kitchen. It's really simple, and we have our first bottom floor bathroom. We did downsize these 2 items so they could fit, and here's our shower. And then we'll go ahead and maybe just swing out here. We got a nice little seating area for the family to sit at. It can sit 8 Sims. And over here's the brewing station. We do have a light kind of hanging there just because we needed some sort of illumination out here that wasn't too expensive. Oh, that's a pretty sunset. I wish I had a tiny house. What kind of tiny house would you guys have? Comment down below. I'd really like to hear. Over here is where they're going to be selling their merchandise, you know, either their fizzle drinks or their things that they find out of the dumpster or their candles that they make. They can stand back here and they're fully sheltered. I really wanted to save the best for last, and that's going to be the kids' room. So let me just show you this deck that we have. It has AstroTurf, I believe is how you say it, as well here. And we have places where we can, you know, put our little plants, and they should be fully protected by the elements. So you should be able to plant whatever you want in any season you want to, if you're going to be playing with seasons. And this was just going to be a cute little sunroom where we were going to set up a spot to sit for the family, but we ran out of funds. I am super proud of this kids room because it was a design I came up all by myself. And if you've seen it anywhere else, then darn it, I thought I was original. So anyway, we decided to give them all their own little nook, and I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit right here, just so we can kind of see. I know it's a little bit warped, but you have your curtains so you can close this little area if you wanted some privacy. You have your own little window that you can look out of if you want to. Your bed, of course, and then drawers where you can set your clothes or put your clothes away. And then you have your own little end table right there, and a spot to put your backpack. And of course the walls are blank in case you want to play this saved game, and you can hang your kids' artwork maybe on the wall. And then over here we have the corner where they'll be doing their schoolwork on a computer, and then another window to look out of. And this is just another bathroom. It looks like the other one. It seems like to me that everything is actually working here as expected. So this looks like a fully functional 8 Sim tiny house with a toddler, mind you. All right guys, well that's gonna do it for me. I hope you really enjoyed this build, but please, if you made it this far in the video and you like what you see, do subscribe and like this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you think or what else you would like to see. Give me some ideas. I am willing to learn and grow with you guys. I really want to be a part of the community. So take care, and until next time, bye.